Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we would like to thank you for giving us the opportunities to present our topic today. We are Group 4 and we are excited to share our presentation with you. In this presentation, we will be discussing communication, organizational structure, and design. We will cover the key points, provide relevant information, and share our insight to help you better understand the topic. Before we begin, allow us to introduce ourselves. I am Raisya Alia.
I am Akila Cikwita Wijaya.
I'm Tamara Madiaska.
And my name is Muhammad Barel Kiromi.
And I'm Devin Brilian Adinata.
We hope this session will be informative and engaged for everyone. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Thank you.
So first, I want to describe about overview about this company. PT Indosat Tbk is one of the leading telecommunication and network service providers in Indonesia. The company was established in 1967 by the Indonesian government as a foreign investment enterprise. In 2013, the Qatari telecommunication company Qatar Telecom acquired 65% of Indosat shares and rebranded it as Ooredoo. On November 19, 2015, the company officially changed its logo and identity to Indosat Ooredoo. The name of the company is PT Indosat Tbk. Firm of company is Persero, and product and services is telecommunication services and network solutions. So this is vision and mission. The vision is to become the most preferred digital telecommunication company in Indonesia, and the mission has delivering world-class digital experiences, connecting the people of Indonesia, and empowering communities across Indonesia. And this is organizational structure of the Indosat Tbk. The main commissioner is Halim Alamsyah. Along with the line, the CEO Vikram Sinha along with the line.
Okay, I will explain about analysis of organizational structure and design of PT Indosat Tbk. The organizational structure of PT Indosat Tbk has shaped its communication and behavior dynamic, with a bureaucratic approach and for stability, introducing decentralized element foster adaptability and engagement. Maintaining this balance is critical for operational efficiency and employee satisfaction, aligning with organizational communication theory. The first is organizational structure. Number one is functional and bureaucratic structure, and number two is streamline and information flow. The next point is organizational design. Number one is encourage efficiency and collaboration, and number two, strategic information sharing. Okay, next. Next is analysis of workplace values, attitude, and job satisfaction. PT Indosat Tbk has implemented and functional and bureaucratic organizational structure which significantly influence internal communication and employee behavior. The clear hierarchy enables the efficient flow of strategic information from top to bottom, but the formal procedure can sometimes hinder open communication and flexibility. Following its merger, Indosat introduced a decentralized decision-making process, encourage employee participation, and enhancing job satisfaction. This balance between maintaining structure and allowing for flexibility support a more responsive work environment and foster better communication, which in turn improves operational efficiency and employee engagement. Okay, next.
And now I will read about our analysis of communication of PT Indosat Tbk. The results of our analysis from the interview with Ms. Dian Indriani from Indosat Ooredoo Hutchison that we found that communication in the company is well facilitated. Employee access to superior is quite open. Their frequently used form of communication include face-to-face, Gmail, WhatsApp groups, and Microsoft Teams, which is the main platform for their formal communication. The organizations often use Microsoft Teams for help virtual meeting. Sometimes communication obstacles are in communication with a very high level of position, such as the CEO level. But for the positions right below the CEO, such as Chief Business Officer or Chief Finance Officer, the employees still have the opportunity to exchange ideas with them at the program called Coffee Morning. Sometimes language and cultural differences can also be an obstacle for them, but not a big problem. Next. Okay. For our result analysis from the interview with Ms. Sabar Mauli from Indosat Grai in Bandung Electronic Center, is that we found they use digital communication such as WhatsApp, email, due to their efficiency and accessibility. Employees are also given the convenience to coordinate directly with superiors without having to go through with that complicated procedure. Fast communication is a major advantage, although sometimes there are obstacles such as employees not responding due to poor network. Just like at Indosat Ooredoo Hutchison, the organization does not make cultural and language differences a big problem in communication. Next.
The result of both of our analysis, PT Indosat Tbk relies on digital communication to support work efficiency, although some of its organizations have a slightly different approach in terms of formality and flexibility of communication access. Media richness theory perspective by Duff and Lengel, 1986. The communication media used at Indosat Ooredoo Hutchison and Bandung Electronic Center reflect the selection of communication tools based on the needs of the level of information complexity. Application of contingency theory principles, the selection of the Microsoft Teams application for formal communication at Indosat Ooredoo Hutchison and the WhatsApp application for its efficiency by Indosat Bandung Electronics Center shows the application of contingency theory, namely the selection of communication tools that suit the specific needs of the organization.
Okay, there's the sources from books, journals, and articles and website.
I will explain about the interviewer. The first interviewer is Mrs. Dian Indriani, who serves as senior staff in the Commercial Operation Department, and her duties are budget control, capability building, or improving productivity and performance of all function, and then management training. The second is Mrs. Sabar Mauli, who serves as Retail Service Operation in the Retail Operation Department and her duties is responsible for all customer service activities in West Java region.
So now there's the conclusion. Based on the result of the research on the analysis of organizational structure design and communication at PT Indosat, it can be concluded that the company has implemented an effective functional organizational structure with a clear and structured division of tasks. This structure is carefully designed and managed by the highest level at the center, taking into account the dynamics of the industry and the development of the telecommunication market. In terms of decision-making, PT Indosat applies a balanced approach between centralization and decentralization, where strategic decision and key program remain centrally controlled, while implementation at the operational level is given flexibility through a decentralized approach. This allows companies to maintain policy consistency while remaining adaptive to local needs. The organizational communication system at PT Indosat has utilized various modern digital platforms such as Microsoft Teams, emails, and WhatsApp, with Teams being the main platform for formal communication and WhatsApp for daily operational communication. The company has also succeeded in building a culture of open communication, especially at the top management level, which is reflected through initiative such as the Coffee Morning program that facilitates communication across level of the hierarchy. The success demonstrates the company's commitment to building a collaborative and inclusive work environment. Next, this is the attachment of the interview, the documentation, and the interview permission letter. And that's all for our presentation today. Thank you for your attention, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.